What you mean you ain't seen X-Men the Animated Series? Are you fucking kidding me? It's X-Men the Animated Series. It's like saying Batman the Animated Series. No.
Not even an excuse
This
today.
is what most people would consider to be the definitive version of the X-Men, alright? It set the tone for X-Men for a fucking generation or two. We're still seeing the ramifications of this in the comics today. Last year, they put out a comic based on this version of the X-Men because that's how fucking iconic it is. And you two cockbites haven't seen this shit.
Clearly.
Well, guess what? We're gonna fucking watch it. But not fucking today.
Okay.
Because before we jump into this, guess what? What if I told you this came out in 1993? What if I told you that in 1989 there was a pilot for an X-Men animated series?
Whoa.
That while it was universally pretty much hated, kids all over the world would sit in front of their TVs with these things called VCRs that we used to play movies on.
I know what those are.
Waiting to record it just in case it came on. You know what I'm saying? And they would run it every so often.
You could record things back then?
Yeah, you could totally record things. Just like that. You didn't have to download it or like any of that stuff. You just pressed the button and it was recorded and
magic,
it was there.
guys.
Yeah,
Piracy.
fucking magic and shit. And so yeah, and in this X-Men show, as we watch it, you'll realize why that's not the definitive version of X-Men. Just
All right.
a little heads up as we go into this. This is called Pryde of the X-Men. Like I said, it came out in 1989. All right, and in this, Wolverine is Australian.
Nope. Fuck no.
Wolverine's been Australian in the movies for the last 10 years. He just didn't have the accent.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I get it.
Oh, he's got the accent.
Oh, yeah?
He's like full-blown Crocodile Dundee. Okay.
Great.
Let me.
Full-blown Crocodile Dundee.
Oh, man.
And also, the voice actor for Nightcrawler is awesome, but the way they have his character interact with the 14-year-old Kitty Pryde is a little creeptastic. So anyway, guys, this is Pryde of the X-Men, the failed X-Men animated pilot.
Welcome. This is Stan Lee of Marvel Comics warning you to look around you. Your classmates, your friends. You never know which one of them may be a mutant. A person born with strange and wondrous powers. Now, some mutants, like the X-Men, use their special gifts for good. But then there are the terrorist mutants who plan to destroy the human race.
That's really fucked up, Stan. That's a real mixed message that you're sending to the kids watching at home with their VCRs, wanting to record this so they can play it back over and over again and ingrain that message into their mind. I'm pretty sure that's a little different than the message that you're teaching in your comic books, going by the same name. Anyway, guys, what do you think about this? What do you think about Pryde of the X-Men? I'm fucking kidding. Stan Lee's awesome. I'm bullshitting. What did you guys think of Pryde of the X-Men?
It's a lot of fun. Definite cheeseball. It takes me back to like watching cartoons with my little sister, and a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Oh God.
You're not even 30 years old, like.
So?
Okay.
It still goes back there.
I mean, it's cool.
It's a lot of physics I'm not cool with. I'm not even a physicist, and that's some shit.
True.
Australian
Oh,
fucking
man.
Wolverine's
Oh,
a no.
You didn't buy the physics of the Australian. what about physics says Australia?
Oh, well, no, that's two different problems, alright? Like,
I mean, I guess they
cool,
don't have, I don't think they have Wolverines in Australia, so it'd be a weird name to give him.
Yeah, that'd
but...
be fucking weird. No, but he's like Australian to like a 10. Like, just 10
He
scale
is
Australian.
Yeah,
Very
like all that's
Although, he's the most rational one in the show, which makes no sense. And,
yeah, all that's
but-
missing is for him to like throw a shrimp on the Barbie and like go
yeah,
like, that's
yeah.
not a knife.
Yeah, I was,
These
wait-
are
yeah,
knives.
I was waiting for him to just knock someone out and be like, ha, well, yeah, flat out like a lizard on a rock, mate.
Yeah,
and just
or
like,
something.
and you're just like, oh my god,
Oh yeah,
no.
he's super fucking Australian.
Wait till I get my claws on him. He'll be talking out the other side.
Hard
As Australian
Australian.
as it gets.
But
For
you know, it's also one of those things where like I think maybe Wolverine had been in one cartoon before that in like one episode, and he's also but that might have come after this, where he appears and he's also Australian. But like, it was the beginning, and like most of the people making these shows, they were just like, we want a cool voice, and Australian shit is popular right now, so he's Australian, you know. Everyone thinks Australians are badasses, so let's make Wolverine a badass Australian.
God.
And I guess that was their thinking when they cast the live action movies
You could really swing like some Canadian. They've done that, right?
That's actually what Wolverine's supposed to be.
Right, yeah.
He's actually like, Canadian.
You know.
Also, if you notice in the show, they're trying to do one of the things like they did in the X-Men comics. Like today, people talk about that. You know, there's not enough representation. There's not enough diversity in comics. You go back to the X-Men comics of this time, and you've got every nationality, every religion. Man, women, Storm is fucking leading a team of X-Men. She's straight up African, not African-American, African. Fucking, you got Kurt Wagner, you know, from Germany. Yeah, from Germany. You got freaking Colossus from Russia. Yeah. Like, you have, like, one of the most diverse teams ever assembled. Yeah. And I also think that, like, that's something around this time in cartoons also they were really trying to do, where you started getting, like, this cliche, like, Burger King Kids Club, like, one kid of every nation thing going on. And I think that's probably also part of it is like, well, who don't we have represented here? No. I think that him being Australian was another way of like being like, okay, let's have another like sector of the world represented to really push forward this home for younger viewers that like, yeah, the X-Men is made up of everybody and they're a team who come together to like save humanity from the evil mutants.
Not one single one of them had the same accent. They had all different accents. Every single one.
Even sometime to a horribly annoying fault.
Yeah.
True,
but... You talking about Toad?
Yeah, Fred Welker. Yeah, he does Toad, and it's horribly annoying as fuck. But for those of you who don't know, like, he's the guy who does, like, he's done the voice of Fred in most of the animated Scooby-Doo stuff for a long time. He's the fucking voice of Megatron in the majority of, like, the Transformers, not only live action, but, like, the cartoons as well. Like, he's done a lot of shit. Sure. And what do y'all think of Toad's classic costume?
Oh, I love that. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, when I saw it, I was like, oh, I love the little bouffant he's got.
It took me a minute. I went, what is that?
It's annoying, just like him.
Yeah.
It works for his character.
It's so simple.
Yeah.
He's definitely one of the characters that the modern day movie redesigns did a lot for.
Yeah. Because again, like that seemed super Igor, like super evil scientist villain of like that time. Like,
like, you know what? Toad still sucks, but he looks better now. So you know, there's that.
Moving on up.
Right on, guys. So, what was your favorite thing about Pryde of the X-Men?
Probably, honestly, what he said he hated, the physics.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's
Get
fun,
out of here.
And like,
fucking
I don't
tornado
know.
and a spaceship and spaceship.
Spaceship. It's so fun.
On the moon, like.
Off the wall and like completely unbelievable. And that is, I don't know, that's what I look for in my Saturday morning cartoon.
In fairness, it wasn't the tornado that took them to the moon. They show No. They were still on Earth when that happens, but it's confusing because they're cutting back and forth.
Oh, gotcha.
But yeah, like Storm picks up the X-Men, and then the next thing we see is Magneto in his force field of magnetism flying to the observation place. So it is easily, especially with how bad it hasn't been digitally remastered or anything. It's easy to like get those two things confused because then the next time we see the X-Men, they're in the Blackbird in space, but it takes a little bit.
Yeah.
It takes a little bit. But yeah.
Kind of the corniness.
Yeah.
A little bit. Like, just, it does have some corny stuff that's
super
really
cheesy.
Funny.
Oh, cheese ball.
Like, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Pure 80s cartoon.
Oh, yeah. Which, like, again, like, it's stuff I've seen in other stuff that's really, like, written, drawn that same way, so it works, but then it's just like, Well, and the weird thing about it is other places of the show, like, when they're, like, pushing not pushing, but when they're reinforcing the idea of how much the world hates mutants. Yeah. Like, it can get really, like, grim.
Mutants. I hate him. He's a mutant. A stinking mutant. He doesn't deserve to live on the same planet as normal, decent human beings. Why, you rotten...
And then, like, the next thing you see is, like, you know, a scene about teamwork, you know? Yeah. And, like, Nightcrawler being a creeper.
Ah, Fräulein, what a lovely vision you are. Please allow me.
Professor?
But yeah, my favorite thing in the whole fucking thing is, like, I love that Lockheed is included.
Don't you agree?
Because in this one, we lose Kitty Pryde as our, like, ride-along character, and we get Jubilee, the very quintessential 90s kid. And she doesn't have a
Kitty was too innocent for us.
Well, Kitty was too old at that point, and like even in the comics, she had gotten a little older, and she was doing more mature stuff. After she'd moved on, like at that time, she was Shadowcat, and like she was on Excalibur, I believe. I might be getting my years a little, but yeah, I think she was on Excalibur with Lockheed. But like she was older and doing older stuff, and like I think the creators of this show just didn't think she would resonate with younger people, so they wanted like a mall rat who was like into video games, and like she wore a cool coat and had a cool hair, and she blew stuff up on accident. Like her emotions weren't in control and they would just blow up. But like,
even though she can't.
No, that's the thing. It's a metaphor, you know.
What are you doing, swatting the net?
Are you all right, sir?
With that murder's mutant on the loose, son. None of us are gonna be all right.
In this mess, what was your fucking least favorite thing about it? Like the thing that bugged you the most?
I don't dislike it really at all, but if I had to pick something, a qualm, I guess, it would be the way Nightcrawler is a little bit. He's kind of creepy.
He's not kind of creepy. He's
okay. He's pretty creepy.
He at one point acknowledges that he knows how old she is when he calls her my child.
Yes. And stop calling me a kid. I am 14 years old.
Until later, my child.
Yeah. Now, Kitty reciprocates, which is not fucking cool either.
Yeah.
Kitty Pryde.
Thank you.
Like,
Yeah.
Nope.
Problems.
Nope.
Nope. Which again, like, it's the 80s. People aren't really thinking about it as much, and like not long before this in the comics, like a 15 or 16-year-old Kitty Pryde and like a 26-year-old Colossus were a thing. So, you know, sign of the times, I guess.
Just a sign of the times.
Your least favorite thing.
All right, so I could get over Australian Wolverine.
Okay.
I could get over physics.
Get over physics.
It's fine.
Oh man.
I think that's
pretty sure Professor X can't read Magneto's mind. I'm not with the helmet on. Now, granted, I don't think people really know who he is in the animated show without his helmet on or his armor or any of that.
Yeah.
I
mean, Magneto also doesn't shoot laser beams from his hands, so
yeah. I just gave that grant for like, like animation.
Yeah, like it's his magnet force.
Stuff. Although it's purple later when they're flying through space.
Yeah,
it's got a different power for that.
No, that's
literally a force field.
No, yeah, that's how you know that it's not the same thing. That it's like they gave him fucking lasers that shoot out of his hands, like M. Bison in the Street Fighter movie or some shit.
But,
yeah. It's fucking ridiculous. But yeah, there's a lot of little things like that in this where it's like...
Yeah, when he breaks down the powers, like you stopped it and you're like, that's not how that works, by
the
way.
This is Scott Summers, better known as Cyclops. His eyes shoot concentrated beams of pure energy.
Scott does not have laser beams.
Yeah, it's not energy lasers that come out of his eyes. His eyes are like, I was like, okay, no, I'm sorry, I gotta fucking stop it right here.
Retcon.
It's his fucking eyes are portals to another dimension, and they're concussive blasts that radiate a light that to our visual spectrum pronounces itself as like a red energy beam. But it's not a red energy beam, it's a concussive blast. It's not lasers. It's not lasers. There's a whole nother dimension, and you'd have to skullfuck Cyclops to get there, but you'd lose your dick in the process because our physical reality, the way that it vibrates, can't handle the concussive...
So, you got something that tops this as your least favorite? Or was that your least favorite?
No. I mean, that kind of bugs me, but there's a lot of little things like that, and the Magneto stuff goes in with that, and sometimes like Wolverine. Yeah. The thing that bugs me the most is that the story for this pilot is fucking incomprehensible.
Yeah.
Like, there's a scene where Magneto explains his plan, and it is the biggest bunch of gibberish. Like, I've watched every version of Star Trek there is. I've watched, like, Japanese sci-fi movies translated into English where you're like, I don't really know what you just said, but I get the idea. It was complete nonsense. Like, some dude writing the script was just like, fucking yeah, that's what we were doing it. Yeah, the supervillain, magnet powers, and although when you actually look real close, even though like all the stuff they're saying makes no fucking sense, the basic plan, and not the plan, but the device that they're gonna use to like initiate the plan, is the same basic principle as the fucking thing from the first X-Men live-action movie, except instead of turning everyone into mutants, it's going to control an asteroid that'll crash into the Earth and just kill all humans.
Even though in that one it's called the mutant engine or something.
Yeah, like
too.
again,
Like,
it does something different, but somehow
it controls an asteroid.
Yeah, but somehow they still manage to take inspiration from it.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. That's my biggest thing. It's like, it has a lot of cool set pieces.
Yeah.
But like you were saying with like Storm picking them up and them going, and then like you just see this other thing with no establishing shot, and then we're on the fucking moon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and then we're in outer space. And I'm like,
and then like maybe we're back
sure.
on Earth because there's green stuff, but I'm pretty sure we're on the moon, and like, what are you doing here, guys?
All the scenes look the same.
It is craziness.
So like, it ends up being one of those things that adds to like the incomprehensible charm of how something like this fucking gets made. But that is my least favorite thing, is just like, because I've watched it a few times now, and I'm like, even now, at first I was like, I should go through the plot at some point in this video. And I was like, I don't think I could fucking tell you what the plot is. Kitty Pryde comes to the X Mansion. Magneto shows up. Juggernaut shows up. They go
couple
to
seconds.
Yeah, they go to outer space. Like, she finds a dragon fuck buddy, and then like Nightcrawler puts the moves on her, and she lets him know that those advances are accepted. And then the episode's over. But there's more that happens, but I couldn't fucking tell you what happens.
Yeah, you just have to watch it.
You just have to watch it. Luckily, it's on YouTube. You can definitely check it out.
Where the fuck did this training grounds come from, by the way? That shit looked massive in that.
Yeah, that was their version of the Danger Room.
Okay.
I think it was because they were using stock elements from other animation of things they had already done, like for backgrounds and stuff like that.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they were doing.
Why do we have to see him training?
Yeah, like in like a Mayan temple complex.
Yeah.
Colossus. It's good.
Oh, who's that?
Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler has mastered the art of line-of-sight teleportation. Wolverine with razor-like adamantium claws. They're sharp enough to slice through almost any substance known to man.
I think that's what that was supposed to be, but there's not any like wide establishing shot. So, fuck if I know. Okay, guys, so the big fucking X question. Would you recommend this to someone who wants to get into the X-Men?
Ooh, I don't know about all
No! No, the answer is
the
no.
explanation.
Yes, the explanation. No. No. Now, no. If someone wants to get into the X-Men, you show them this right here, or you go track down Giant X-Men #1 in the comics, okay? Would you recommend this to someone who probably already knows a little bit about the X-Men and just wants to have a good time watching something stupid and silly?
Absolutely.
Sure.
It's Saturday morning, you got a bowl of cereal, you're ready to get down and fucking watch some cartoons.
You're watching Toonzai.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Not
Perfect.
fucking X-Men Pryde, but yeah.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. Like, especially if you're familiar with this, or even X-Men Evolution, or Wolverine and the X-Men. I know all those shows have their fans and stuff. If you're a fan of any of those, it'd be interesting for you to go back and see the first attempt. So, like, and especially, like, let's say you're a big fan of this, but you don't like any of the other X-Men shows, go back and watch Pryde of the X-Men. And then maybe give, like, X-Men Evolution another shot. And be like, you know what? It could be worse.
Yeah, it's fun.
It could be worse.
There's examples out there that exist.
Because Pryde of the X-Men is a pilot. It's less than 30 minutes. That's why it's fun. If it were a whole show, holy shit.
Well, Wolverine, you were against Kitty being a member of the team. What do you think now?
So the kid got lucky that don't make her an X-Man. Not yet.
Right on, guys. Thank you for joining us this evening, and make sure to keep an eye out for here in a couple of weeks when we will be having the proper X-Men the Animated Series pilot on What You Mean You Ain't Seen. Thank you guys very much for joining us.
Good night, guys.
Goodbye, mate.
And if you like this video, please leave a like and share it with your friends. And if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe and also hit that little bell so you can get updates on all the dope motherfucking content I'll have coming out in the future. And furthermore, guys, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram or Twitter, I will have the links for that in the description below. Once again, thank you very much, children of the screen. Hope you have a good one. Nerd Scum, out.
Yeah? I'll show you. I'll show you all.
Da-na-na-na-na-na. 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 It's the fucking X-Men! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.